dominant performance by Mississippi State in the second half. I was really proud of our guys, the way we started the game. Had to go with a whole different rotation, and I thought because of that, it probably affected Eve more than anyone on the court because he had to play away from the basket or a different position more than he has at any point in time this year. But our young guys, I was really proud of the way they responded. But the second half, they just dominated us inside, and we didn't have an answer for it, and that's what's frustrating. But got to give them credit for it. They did exactly what we told our team at halftime they would do, because they had not shot the ball well the first half. We knew they would come out and push it at us and try to get early post up, but try to get it up on the glass and go rebound it, and they did.
What happened in the second half down low? What were you?
It's a lot. They were putting some different things. They were putting having a small guy screen a big guy, and running a little triangle action down there. But they were just determined they were going to get it there, and I thought Folky was not a factor today. You got manhandled down there. Olivier, same thing. Even at Uros, you can't play behind somebody when they're right at the rim. And we got caught with our big guys doing that. A couple ball screen screw-ups allowed them to get downhill, where again, I thought our guards did a much better job than the other night, where we at least pushed up on the ball screen, but two times for certain, our post player didn't recognize the defense that we were in, or if they didn't execute it. And but we just got to learn how to play two halves.
What is Josiah's status right now moving forward? Do you expect him back, or?
You know what? Honestly, I don't know. He didn't practice, obviously, and coming up here, and we didn't think he would play, and we again started working on trying to put together a different team in terms of knowing that the rotations were going to be different. In the first half, I thought our guys showed a lot of what we can do, but the second half, too many fouls where we're back on our heels, and they got to the bonus shoot, I think, within the first 4 or 5 minutes of the second half, and they made their free throws. You look at it, they shoot 25 out of 30, and we don't do a good enough job getting to the free throw line. And I don't know. Again, we'll wait and see. It'll be day to day. The thing, we did do a better job in some things tonight, but again, all I can tell you from I really was pleased with our freshmen. I think Santi's settling in more. I really do. I thought Jordan Bowden gave some good things. We just had some silly fouls that affected us, but Drew and Devontae did some pretty nice things.
What did you think of Urosh, and why was he the choice to start today?
Well, Olivier's had chances all year. He's had as much opportunity as anybody, and it just seems he can't quite understand yet what he needs to do consistently. And but Urosh, he showed today for a freshman that hadn't played in a long time. Like Santi, he's got a chance to be a really good player. He missed a big bucket when rolled nobody between him and the rim, and he threw up a little floater. Those are the plays where he's got to get better, where he's got to attack the rim and dunk those shots. But he did a nice job. He'll be out there, and again, I look at Drew. It's a tough situation for Drew at this point in time, but yet he handled himself pretty well.
I think at one point it was maybe 16-4 in the second half on the glass, and after what happened at A&M, is that just how much of that's bad bounces? How much of that's just kind of getting outworked?
Well, they're bigger and strong guys. They're not easy to guard. They get in there and they get up on the glass. You look at, they've got older guys playing against younger guys, and understanding what goes into going to get those, and whether it's outworked or quicker off the floor, whatever it may be, they got it done. We didn't.
I think we got one in the back.
DJ Stewart, he's kind of developed a reputation at State for being a pretty good defender, but scored 20 points today, had several threes and things. It kind of catch you guys off guard how active he was offensively today?
No, again, I don't think so from that. Once they start pounding you inside like that, you got to start putting a lot of attention there. That's going to give guys a little bit more time, and when they have a little more, and they get a lead, that basket gets bigger. You can relax a little bit, but I I think you gotta give him credit. I think Ben's done a really good job. I think he's got a good basketball team, the kind of team he likes, and, again, it's just disappointing that, we know we're a better defensive team than we showed today. Our numbers show that, but we didn't. The second half, again, you give up 58 points in a half, you don't deserve to win,
2 more?
period.
You said that Fulke was a non-factor today. Any idea why that was the case?
Well, again, at halftime, he sat around the locker room like he was, stomach was upset, but I didn't think he was there from the beginning. You know, from the very beginning of the game, he took, 9 shots, and we wanted to shoot the ball, but he took some of it. It looked like he had his eyes closed, just hoping the ball would go in. Those are the plays that you know, we can't have. I mean, and you think about it, I'm looking at the minutes here. He had 29 minutes. That's normally what he does, but he just didn't have it.
Mike?
That's 2 straight games now where teams have really asserted themselves inside against you guys. What's kind of the common thread maybe between those, and how do you correct that?
Well, I think it goes not just the post players, but perimeter players as well. Again, you can't let players just step right in front of you and post up. You can't do that. I mean, there's no defense for it. I mean, especially if they get you that deep. But I thought we were. Some of that was starting with our guards allowing the guard to get downhill and getting us into a rotation. Once you get into a rotation and the ball goes up on the glass, you got smaller guys trying to block out bigger guys because it's just a scramble situation. And until we, again, can contain the ball like we're capable of, and we've proven we can do it. We've proven it against good teams. We're just not consistent enough with it, and we've got to. And that's what, again, what I told the team, we don't understand yet how hard it is to win at this level, night in and night out. And that's what I really think. Until they understand how hard it is, and when you have young players, and we are playing with some young guys, until they understand that every possession matters, it won't get there.
Thank you, Coach.